2 on a Saturday morning, working on the weekend. Got some birthdays. There's a lot of birthdays today. Had a lot of birthdays yesterday with the Carol Buckley Morning Show. A lot of birthdays today. The Big Shot birthdays, August 14th. These are all people born and made something. The singer Dash Croft of Seals and Crofts. He is 83 years old today. David Crosby of Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, 80 years old today. Country singer Connie Smith is 80 years old. Actor, musician Steve Martin, and a comedian. I forgot comedian. That's his mainstay. He's 76 today. Antonio Fargas, he was on Starsky and Hutch. He's 75. Larry Graham of Sly and the Family Stone, he is 75. Susan St. James is 75. She was in that series with Rock Hudson. Romance novelist Daniel Steele. She is 74 years old today. Gary Larson of The Far Side, he's 71. We have actor Jackie Harry. Sister, and 227. She is Jackie Harry is 65. Marcia Gay Harden is 62. Susan Olsen of the Brady Bunch, she was one of the little sisters. She's 60 years old. Halle Berry, still looking good at 55. Catherine Bell, she was on Jag. She's still looking good at 53. Kevin Cadigan, Third Eye Blind, he's 52. Mila Kunis, she was on that 70s show. She's 38 years old today. And the child of the birthday list was Marcel Martin. He's Marcel Martin Masai. It's Marseille Martin from Blackish, is 17 years old today. Local birthdays, a whole big long list of local birthdays coming up.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns. And that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
Happy birthdays this morning to a long list of people. Alicia Taylor Garcia, Patsy Castro, Tuti Luna, that's Tuti Luna Gonzalez, Gil Barela, John Moreno, Linda Hernandez, Antonio Saldivar, Joseph Jesse, Isela Hernandez, Heather Trapnell, Irene Diaz, Jess Muyine, Llanos Orozco, Rosa Amaya, Francis Carvajal, Carissa Trujillo, Gabriel Juarez, Jose Castañeda the second, that's the dad, and Jose Castañeda the third, the son, Antonio Chavarin, TJ Hernandez, David Dacio, David Jimenez, Elizabeth Cochran, George Walton, Isabel Chavarria, Janice Pugh, Gina Gerardo, Jose Garcia, Levon Porter, Luann Evans Mendoza, Martha Godoy, Sandra Camarena, Maricel Rosales, and Maria Belen Silva. Told you it was a long list of people. And as if that were not enough, we have a wedding anniversary. Jose and Norda Mesa, happy anniversary to you guys.
KXO AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
And we are now ready for the World California News headlines, brought to you by Locke Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For sales and service, call the experts at Locke Air Conditioning.
CBS News Brief. There's a tsunami warning for Haiti after a 7.2 magnitude earthquake hit 11 years after a similar quake killed more than 200,000. Paul Caruso was at the U.S. Geological Survey.
Our depth is about 10 kilometers on this, very similar to the one that hit Haiti in 2010, although the epicenter is far enough from Port-au-Prince that it'll be a lot less severe.
U.S. troops have arrived in Kabul trying to evacuate diplomats and others as the Taliban takes over. CBS News senior security contributor Michael Morrell says,
there is no doubt what's going to happen here. The Taliban is going to take over the government probably in a matter of weeks.
The CDC is recommending a third COVID-19 shot for some. WSB reporter Sabrina Cupid.
The third shot is recommended for those who are moderately to severely immune compromised. Data shows that immune responses in cancer patients after the initial 2 doses did not provide adequate protection against the virus.
CBS News Brief, Allison Keith.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. Governor Gavin Newsom kicked off his campaign aimed at defeating the recall drive against him, which he claims is part of an ongoing GOP power grab.
This is the 6th recall effort. 6th. In just 2.5 years in office. 6th effort. This predates the pandemic.
It's a race against Mother Nature as firefighters try to make more progress against the Dixie Fire before thunderstorms bring more wind and lightning to the region.
We've got a big day ahead of us. This is going to be a very dynamic day. It's going to be a very difficult day, but we're going to get through this. We had some challenges yesterday, got through it, and we're going to do that again today.
That's Cal Fire's Mark Ruffin. The fire has now grown to 517,000 acres. A car fell out of a 7-story parking garage in downtown Los Angeles yesterday afternoon. No driver or passengers were at the scene when fire crews got there. Mike Salceda, California Headline News.
And the World and California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning. For your air conditioning and sheet metal needs, call Lock Air Conditioning today, 760-353-4501.
For the ones who know that a little late is always too late. And that the clock doesn't stop just because you're missing a part. Grainger offers supplies and solutions for every industry. And our Keep Stock Inventory Management Solutions help ensure you have the right stuff in the right place at exactly the right time. Visit Grainger.com/keepstock to learn more. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Schools, families, and government leaders are finally on alert over teen vaping. But before we can solve it, we need to understand it. 1. The draw is flavors. 97% of kids who vape use flavors. 2. Kids often don't know they're vaping nicotine, let alone a concentrated formula. 3. Nicotine's addictive, and it's also a neurotoxin that can increase teen anxiety. Nicotine is brain poison, and flavor is the hook. Do something at flavorshookkids.org.
And it is now page 1 of the local news. A service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 2 locations in the valley, in Brawley at Highway 86 and Juliet Drive, and in El Centro on Imperial Avenue, right next to Food for Less. COVID-19 update, the latest numbers released by the County Public Health Department. According to the latest information, active cases of COVID-19 are down slightly to 201. Hospitalizations are up to 20. COVID-19 positive patients in intensive care remains at 7. Officials continue to recommend residents that are not vaccinated to do so as soon as they can. The number of vaccine doses administered in Imperial County is now at nearly 228,000. Imperial County Community Vaccine Clinic at the Veterans Memorial Hall in Imperial continues every Tuesday and Thursday until the end of the month. The hours are from 8:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. and then again from 1 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. Walk-ins are welcome. No appointments are necessary. Vaccinations are also available at local pharmacies, clinics, and private caregivers. Vaccinations are absolutely free. U.S. Border Patrol agents rescued 8 undocumented individuals in the Hukumba Wilderness region early yesterday morning. The incident at approximately 12:40 a.m. Was when the El Centro sector dispatch received a call from the Mexicali Police Department regarding a group of individuals who illegally crossed into the United States and were now in distress. Mexicali police stated that the 8 individuals consisted of 4 adults and 4 minors, and they were without water. One of the minor individuals believed to have had a fever. El Centro Station dispatch notified the agents working in that area and provided a contact number to them of an individual within the group and the last known GPS coordinates. Agents responded and began the search for the group. The Air and Marine Operations out of Yuma also responded, as did the El Centro Sector's Horse Patrol Unit. At approximately 12:50 a.m., the air crew visually located the group about 100 feet north of the U.S.-Mexico border. Within 10 minutes at approximately 1 a.m., the Horse Patrol responded to the area and located the group of 8 individuals, all nationals of Honduras. Agents conducted a welfare check of the individuals and safely escorted them back to the vehicles, and they were transported to the El Centro Sector Processing Center to be medically evaluated and processed. Since October, El Centro Sector Border Patrol agents have successfully rescued 275 individuals lost or in distress. We'll have more in just a minute.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers ready to take care of your automotive service needs. Tires, brakes, batteries, AC service, alignments, lube oil and filter change, and more. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in El Centro, and in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive.
And Pioneers Memorial Hospital has announced new visitor guidelines. PMH officials say they are due to the recent State Department of Public Health orders related to COVID-19. Visitors at PMH are being asked to follow the limited and temporary public health requirements as established by the state. All visitors must show proof of a full vaccination. Unvaccinated or partially vaccinated must show proof of a negative test for the virus dated within the last 72 hours at the time of the visit. Visitors must be 16 years and older. All visitors must wear a face covering. All visitors must be screened and be issued a pass. Visitation hours will be from 11 a.m. until 5 p.m. every day, and 2 designated visitors will be allowed per patient. Now, officials say compassionate exceptions can be evaluated by the PMHD staff on a case-by-case basis for end of care, cancer care, special needs, disabled, and pediatric patients. Guidelines are only in effect at the hospital and not for those seeking care at any other PMH facility. That's it. That's page 1 of the local news. The service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in El Centro on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less, and in Brawley on Highway 86 and Julia Drive. Quick Lane services all makes and models, and you will never, ever need an appointment.
What if the music stopped? If the familiar voices were silenced? If there were no breaking news updates? What if your companion and connection to your community came with a monthly fee? Don't worry, we're free local radio with you wherever you go, celebrating 100 years and looking forward to the next 100. We are broadcasters. Text radio to 52886 and let Congress know you depend on your local TV and radio stations. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
And it's page 2 of the local news, brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for your health, life, auto, or home insurance needs. The CBP released an operational update for July 2021. The full update is available at the Customs and Border Protection website. During July, the CBP encountered 154,288 illegal migrants. 12,672 were in the southwest border region. The majority of the encounters were single adults. That was down 6% from June, however. Encounters of unaccompanied children increased by 24%. IID Board will hold a special meeting on Monday. The meeting will be held Monday morning. The meeting will be a closed session meeting at the Condit Auditorium in El Centro. In response to the pandemic and consistent with executive orders, some of the board members of board of directors may attend the meeting electronically or telephonically. The closed session will be a conference with legal counsel to discuss anticipated litigation in the water department. The meeting will be called to order at 9 a.m. on Monday. If the board takes any action during the meeting, it will be announced publicly at the end of the closed session. Your weather is coming up next.
It's nice to explore your options when it comes to buying insurance, no matter what you're looking for. David H. West Insurance Services offers it all. And being an independent broker, we have many companies to choose from. We continue providing Medicare, life, and health plans, and now offer auto, home, and commercial insurance. David H. West Insurance Services can find the right insurance to fit your needs and budget. And best of all, a staff who cares about you. So don't hesitate to pick up the phone and call David H. West Insurance Services at 760-352-3411. That's 352-3411 for a free insurance review. That's 352-3411.
The high temperature yesterday, 107 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 85. National Weather Service says high levels of moisture will remain entrenched across the desert southwest into early next week, leading to persistent chances for showers and thunderstorms. Primary threats with any storms remain localized heavy rainfall that may cause flash flooding. Strong winds and some blowing dust will also be possible for desert locations. With increased cloud cover and showers, temperatures will remain near to below normal. Weather forecast calling for mostly sunny skies today. Highs right near 104. Southeast winds at around 5 miles per hour. Partly cloudy skies tonight. Overnight lows around 85. Southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Sunday, sunny skies. Highs right near 107. Heat index values as high as 111. East winds at around 5 miles per hour. Sunday night, mostly clear skies. Overnight lows around 87. Southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Sunny on Monday, highs right near 106. South to southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. And right now we are looking at 84 degrees, 55% the relative humidity. Air Pollution Control District says air quality has gotten a little bit better. This hour, air quality is unhealthy for sensitive groups in El Centro and Westmoreland. Very high levels of PM10, a lot of dust in the air. Air quality is moderate in Calexico, Nyland, and at both monitoring stations in Mexicali. Air quality is now good only in Brawley. Page 2 of the local news and your weather, brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplement coverage.
Goddard's Gold. From coast to coast, this is Goddard's Gold, right here on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO. Goddard's Gold.
What's your name? Who's your daddy?
Get the gold, Goddard's Gold, Saturday 9 p.m. to midnight and Sunday morning 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
Goddard's Gold.
And it is sports time. Sports World Roundup brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best of care. Major League Baseball scoreboard. worst team in the National League. They beat the Padres 3-2. Padres have now lost, make that 3 games in a row. The Astros defeated the Angels 4-1. Braves over the Nationals 4-2. Reds got by the Phillies 6-1. Red Sox over the Orioles 8-1. It was the Marlins over the Cubs 14-10. Yeah, still playing baseball. Guardians beat the Tigers 7-4. Dodgers and the Mets went 10 innings. Dodgers won the game 6-5. Rangers defeated the Athletics 8-6. Cardinals shut out the Royals 6-0. It was the Rays over the Twins 10-4. Giants just keep on rolling. They beat the Rockies 5-4. Mariners over the Blue Jays 3-2. Brewers and the Pirates were postponed. That's baseball. Football. Preseason football, NFL preseason football. Last night there was 3 games played. It was the Titans over the Falcons 23-3. Bills beat the Lions 16-15. 19-16 was the final score. Cardinals defeated the Cowboys. This evening at 5:30 p.m., the Seahawks take on the Raiders. You'll hear that game on the Raider station for the Imperial Valley, FM 107.5. We'll have more in just a minute.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer services, visit pmhd.org today.
And in the world of golf, North Florida's Nick Grabelchik, he reached the U.S. Amateur semifinals after a marathon day at Oakmont. Russell Hindley tied the lowest 36 hole this season to lead the Windham Championship in Greensboro, North Carolina. Billy Mayfair, he shot a 62. He leads the PGA Tour Champions in Calgary, Canada. In motorsports, Helio Castroneves leads the Motorsports Hall of Fame of America class of 2022. Helio won the Indianapolis 500 this year in May. Apparently, there's not a waiting period in motorsports to be inducted into the Hall of Fame. The next NASCAR Cup race will be tomorrow. They'll be racing at Indianapolis. And tennis, Arina Sabalenka, she defeated Victoria Azarenka, eliminating Azarenka. Sabalenka will next play Karolina Pliskova in the Montreal semifinals. On the mid-side in Canada, Daniil Medvedev, he rallied to make the Toronto semifinals. Stefanos Tsitsipas, he is a Canadian, and he is rolled on to the semis as well. Pac-12, Big Ten, ACC, college football, discussing a formation of alliance, probably surrounding scheduling. That's what they got to get. They got to get that out of the way. Anyway, that's a look at sports. You've been listening to Sports World Roundup, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about the Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District.
What if the music stopped? If the familiar voices were silenced? If there were no breaking news updates? What if your companion and connection to your community came with a monthly fee? Don't worry, we're free local radio with you wherever you go, celebrating 100 years and looking forward to the next 100. We are broadcasters. Text radio to 52886 and let Congress know you depend on your local TV and radio stations. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
And we are ready for the financial news and weather, brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offers live scan fingerprinting to the public. Stocks ended mostly higher Friday, with the Dow Jones Industrial Average and the S&P 500 each logging a fourth straight record close as investors cheered a strong earnings season. The Dow eked out a gain of around 16 points, or less than 0.1%, to finish near 35,516, giving it a weekly gain of 0.9%. S&P 500 rose around 7 points, or 0.2%, to end near 4,468 for a 0.7% weekly advance. NASDAQ Composite managed a gain of nearly 7 points, or less than 0.1%, to finish near 14,823, leaving it down to 0.1% for the week. Simultaneous streak of record finishes for the Dow and S&P 500 is the longest since the pair posted a 5-day run that ended on October 20th, 2017, according to Dow Jones market data. We've got your weather coming up.
Southwest Security Company is a locally owned security company protecting your property or your business, and now offering live scan fingerprinting to the public. Plus, they added Southwest Postal with post office boxes you can access 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, with shipping services too, using DHL, UPS, and FedEx. They're conveniently located at the corner of Heil and 4th Street in El Centro, and if you need something notarized, they can do that too. You can count on Southwest Security and Southwest Postal for 24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
The high temperature yesterday, 107 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 85. It'll be mostly sunny today. Highs right near 104. Southeast winds at around 5 miles per hour. Partly cloudy tonight. Overnight lows around 85. Southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Sunny on Sunday. Highs right near 107. Heat index values on Sunday as high as 111. East winds at around 5 miles per hour. Sunday night, mostly clear skies. Overnight lows around 87. Southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Sunny on Monday. Highs right near 106. South to southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. And your financial news and weather has been brought to you by Southwest Security Services. They offer 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro on AM 1230. KXO.
And your CBS News this hour brought to you by Julie Oliver with Dickey Insurance Services, your Imperial Valley Allstate agent.
This is CBS News on the Hour, your home for original reporting.
I'm Allison Keyes in Washington. The tsunami threat from that 7.2 magnitude earthquake for Haiti has passed now, but there is a red alert for fatalities. Experts warn that the disaster is likely widespread. People fled their homes for fear that buildings might collapse. Also, the National Hurricane Center says Tropical Storm Grace will hit the island late Monday. Paul Caruso at the U.S. Geological Survey says this quake is a bit different than the one that killed more than 200,000 in 2010 and injured 300,000.
This is a shallow earthquake. Our depth is about 10 kilometers on this. That's very similar to the one that hit Haiti in 2010, although the epicenter of that one was much closer to this Port-au-Prince.
The first Marines have arrived in Kabul as the U.S. ramps up efforts to get American diplomats and some Afghans out of that nation's capital. CBS's Roxana Saberi is there and talking to residents.
Freedom, equality, and women's rights, all of these things are the issues with everyone is concerned about that.
They're killing women. Banafta Rahimi says her family will stay in Afghanistan. But as a woman who studied on an American scholarship, she needs to flee.
You're afraid of being killed?
Yeah, I'm afraid of being killed. I'm totally sure that I will not survive here.
CBS's Christina Raffini has more about the future of the U.S. Embassy there.
The State Department denies the embassy is closing or moving to a fallback location at the heavily secured airport. But when asked about reports of staff being told to destroy classified materials, a department spokesperson told CBS News it was part of standard operating procedure for a diplomatic drawdown.
Hospitals across the nation are struggling with a surge of COVID-19 cases. CBS's Michael George.
There are no signs that things are not going to get worse.
The dire prediction comes from Franklin, Indiana, where Dr. David Dunkel is CEO of Johnson Memorial.
We're full. We're on diversion again today.
Same at Atlanta's Grady Memorial Hospital, the city's only level 1 trauma center.
You'll have patients waiting in the hallway.
On June 20th, there were 7 COVID patients. Today, 103. All ICU and emergency beds are full.
Tropical Storm Fred is likely to bring wet weather in Florida. CBS News meteorologist David Parkinson.
Maybe you get some heavy rain in Fort Myers. Maybe you get some bands in Naples. Tampa's barely going to know that there's a storm passing by.
But there is a threat of flooding, tornadoes, and waterspouts. There will also be heavy thunderstorms from Kansas to New Jersey. This is CBS News.
CBS correspondent Allison Keyes goes deep into social justice issues across the nation on Kaleidoscope, a new podcast from CBS Audio. New episodes every Monday.
Look, staying healthy isn't easy. Watching your diet, hitting the gym, avoiding stress. But a good night's rest helps boost your overall health and wellness. And it couldn't be easier. The new Sleep Number 360 smart bed senses and automatically adjusts to keep you both effortlessly comfortable. The result? You wake up ready for anything. Proven quality sleep is life-changing sleep. Don't miss our weekend special. Save 50% on the new Sleep Number 360 limited edition smart bed. Plus special financing. Ends Monday. Special financing subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payments required. See store for details.
Is finding the clothes that you love in just the right fit and size an overwhelming task? Experience a new way to shop with Stitch Fix. Our experts hand-select pieces so you can get the ease of personal styling from the convenience of home. Every piece is curated just for you, for staying home or on the go in your unique style. With Stitch Fix, there's never any subscription required, and it's delivered right to your door. Get started today at StitchFix.com. Stitch Fix, your style delivered.
It is hoping to get in on the space trend.
Camden County, Georgia officials hope this sound will be heard often in the southeast corner of the state. The spaceport proposal got a positive environmental impact report from the FAA in June. The site is inland from Cumberland Island, a popular place for tourists and campers. The National Park Service says possibly exploding rockets and hazardous materials make it an unacceptable risk for people. While Cape Canaveral and Kennedy Space Center launches go directly over the ocean, the Georgia proposal has launch pads several miles inland. The county administrator says the risk of death by rocket could be 1 in a billion. Peter King, CBS News, Orlando.
If you're afraid of heights, cover your ears. 21-year-old British free climber George King Thompson has scaled his second London skyscraper in just over a week. This time it was a 305-foot U-net tower without ropes. Allison Keyes, CBS News.
Are you more than $10,000 in debt? Feel like you're on a never-ending treadmill, staying in one place and never getting ahead with those minimum payments? You feel like there's no way out? Don't let the credit card companies bully you anymore. There are programs in place to help you get free of your debt, and you don't have to pay the entire amount you owe. The program at Total Financial Freedom can help you get debt-free in months instead of decades. Get off the debt treadmill and stop the harassment. Get free of credit card debt, signature loans, department store cards, internet loans, and medical bills. Call now at 800-533-6605 for free information. For about 10 years, Total Financial Freedom has helped thousands. They're A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau, too. Get off the endless cycle without having to declare bankruptcy. You'll have the right to settle your debt for a mere fraction of what you owe. Call Total Financial now at 800-533-6605. That's 800-533-6605.
We all love an expert. We've got a roof expert, a plumber, a great mechanic. The list goes on. Imperial Valley Allstate agent Julie Oliver is your local insurance expert that knows the community. You'll get advice that you can trust to help you select coverage that's best for you. So whether it's protection for your car, home, boat, motorcycle, or more, Julie is here to help. Call your local Allstate agent Julie Oliver today at 760-353-5800. That's 353-5800. Julie says, please stay safe and healthy. You are in good hands. Subject to terms, conditions, and availability.
And your CBS News has been brought to you this hour by Julie Oliver with Dickey Insurance Services, your Imperial Valley Allstate agent. For home, life, or auto insurance, call Julie at 760-353-5800.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services from hydrojetting to camera inspection, water heaters, faucets, garbage disposals, anything that's clogged up. They'll take care of the problem right. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with 56 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789 or 344-2533 on the north end. Roto-Rooter, when drains don't work, we do.
And now,
for the best oldies on the radio with George Gale.
My name is George. I'm unemployed and I live with my parents.
AM 1230.
I'm George. I'm George.
KXO.
1230 KXO.